today's video, we're going to talk about, the regional scholarship for the University of Bergamo. So let us get right into it. We're going to talk about, the number of scholarships, who can apply, the benefits, when the ranking list is going to be out, like what the scholarship contains and all of that. So first of all, what we're going to talk about is the number of scholarships. So there are 850 scholarships, okay, that is open as at current, that's going to be given to students. Okay, so the general conditions to participate in this competition is basically for you to be enrolled in the University of Bergamo. These regional scholarships come with merit requirements and other economic requirements. And for the University of Bergamo, for this regional scholarship, merit is also included. Okay, if you are an incoming student coming to study a bachelor's degree, you should at least have completed with a 70 over 100. Okay, you should have at least passed your exams with a 70 over 100. For you to know whether you have this pass mark, I have a video up where I showed you guys how to convert your normal CGPA to that of the Italian one. And other than that, you can also know the senior statement or that of your declaration of value. Next, just like I spoke about, you should also have been enrolled regularly in the university by 6th of October 2023. Then the next is you must pass the test to assess the course of study without obligation for further instruction. Then the last part of it is for you to be able to earn credit. After you do get awarded a scholarship, for you to be able to receive the second installment, you should be able to make 35 credits, okay, by 10th August 2024. So with this requirement, these are for students that will be enrolling in, a 3-year bachelor's or that of the 5 years master's degree. But then for students that will be enrolled in the first year of a graduate course, these are the things that you should take note of. You should be regularly pre-enrolled by 6th of October and enrolled by 31st December 2023. You should also have 150 credits by 10th of August 2023. The last thing is for you to make 20 credits by 10th of August 2024. So now let us look at the economic requirements. Okay, so you should have ISEEUP not higher than 24,335.11, and then that of your assets should not be higher than 52,902.43 euros. Okay, so the proof of the economic situation established above for the purposes of this announcement must be provided by presenting the ISEEUP, okay, signed in this academic year 2023, and it should not be before the 4th of October. So as you guys know, the proof is that of the family declaration document, where you are stating your family composition, your family income, like income of every member of your family that you've stated in the family composition, and also that of your assets, movable assets, and that of properties as well. Students with income earned abroad, obviously, as you guys know, you are going to present your family declaration documents. I've made mention of that already. But then what you must take note of is this document must be certified with appropriate documentation issued by the relevant authorities in the country where the income was produced, and then it must be translated into Italian by the Italian diplomatic authorities in that territory. The year and the review is that of 2022. So you must ensure that the valuation of all income, assets, and everything must be based on the average exchange rate for that year and the review, which is 2022. And in instances where you're unable to legalize it in your home country, then you can bring it to Italy and get the required authorities in Italy to translate and legalize the documents for you. Students from particularly poor countries that fall within, you can see this list: Afghanistan, Angola, Bangladesh, Benin, Burkina Faso, Burundi, and all of the others. Then in this instance, you are going to get a document from the Italian embassy that is stating that you are not known to come from a particularly well-to-do family, and is that document you're going to use to request for this particular scholarship and also request for the ISEEUP. Before the ISEE Parificato is going to be issued, what you should take note of is all students with income earned abroad must submit the original document stated, which I spoke to you about, and it must be translated by the Italian consulate in the country of origin. This document must be submitted to the MCL Tax Assistance Center on Via Jacopo Palma, 2 Vecchio 85, Bergamo, by the deadline of this announcement. So this is the particular CAF that this documents must be submitted to. You send an email to them that this is the email here. Okay, you attach all the needed documents, or you request an appointment by calling this number. So when making the request, you're supposed to specify whether you intend to apply for the accommodation service in order to receive the ISEEUP by the deadline to submit the online application. So when emailing the CAF or when you call them, ensure that you let them know that you'll be applying for the accommodation service as well. So now let us talk about the scholarship amount. So band 1 is from €0 to that of 12,167.56 euros. Band 2 is from 12,167.57 euros to that of like 16,223.41 euros. The band 3 is from 16,223.42 to that of 24,335.11 euros. This is for long distance students. They're going to be given 4,288 euros, okay, plus housing and 1 free meal daily, okay, for a total of 7,656 euros, okay, if you fall in the income of band 1. I showed you guys the income bracket of band 1. And then you have to remember there can be an increment in instances with like students who have ISEE lower than 50% of the maximum limit, referred to in this year's call. And then you're going to get 3,289 euros, plus housing and 1 free meal daily, to the total of 6,657 euros if you fall in band 2. Then you're going to get 2,069 euros plus housing and 1 free meal daily, for the total of 5,437 euros if you fall in the income bracket of band 2. So in instances where you are not going for the university accommodation, then you're going to be given 6,886 euros, okay, plus 1 free meal a day. That is for those who fall in band 1, and then band 2 you're going to get 5,887 euros plus 1 free meal a day. Take note, it's only when you're not going for the university accommodation. And finally, those who fall in band 3 are going to get 4,667 euros plus 1 free meal a day. And let us talk about monetary conversion of the food service, okay. Take note that students that are eligible to this have no right to request for reimbursement, okay. But then except for periods where you are abroad for international mobility, and also in instances where you have a disability or you have food intolerance, to which you must get a document from specialists of the National Health Service. You are going to send this document via ticket, okay, to the Diritto allo Studio service strictly by 15th of January 2024. It is only in this instance will the the food service be converted to an amount for the entire year, which is going to be 770 euros, which is going to be given back to you. So let us talk about the terms of submitting the application. Okay, so the application must be submitted only online by 12 p.m. on 4th October 2023. So by 10th November 2023, the provisional rankings is going is going to be out. Then the 31st of December 2023, the definitive scholarship rankings is going to be out. Then the 31st of May 2024, the definitive integrated scholarship rankings is going to be out. After the first ranking list is out, you can request for changes and all of that for reviews. So it's like 15 days from the date you can request for review. So students will be paid exclusively by bank transfer. So in instances where you do not include your bank details, the amount is going to be deposited or paid into the account linked to your university ID card. Okay, so you have to take note, if you do not include your bank information for payment by 31st of January 2024, the scholarship benefits will be forfeited for this academic year. So 50% of the scholarship amount will be paid by 31st December 2023. Then the second installment is going to be paid starting from June 2024 upon earning the minimum level of merit stated in the call for applications. So now let us talk about incompatibility. So for incompatibility, what you should know is this scholarship cannot be combined with other forms of scholarships as well. So you cannot take this benefits and take other benefits as well. So that is what you should take note of. Now let us talk about forfeiture and revocation. So in instances where you provide for statements and documents, the scholarship can be revoked if you do not earn the required credits, and then also in instances where you do not provide the documentation supporting the composition of the family, that of the income and assets as well, and in instances where you do transfer from one university to another. So guys, that is all for this video. I hope you did find value in this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'm wishing you the very best. Happy applying and see you in my next video. Bye.